receive the word and keep it. And bring forth 30, 60, 100-fold. But the key is keeping it, maintaining it. In talking to, I think at this time I was talking with my oldest son, I was looking at this and I was saying, you know, if you wanted to make money, okay, we're in a recession. They said, well, we're in a recession based on some say we're not, some say devil dipping and all that. But anyway, we know people look for jobs and things of that nature, and people's portfolio is dropping and all of this. All right, so if you're interested in knowing how to handle your money, you're interested in knowing how to maximize my economic situation, would you bring in a farmer to talk to? How about a doctor? A race car driver? Would you bring in a high school senior with a 4.0? He's been able to pass tests, but he hasn't experienced real life yet. How about Donald Trump? Yeah, I think so. Because you got a proven record. For all of you that said they watched The Apprentice, yes. There's a reason why he's sitting there hiring and firing. Experience, knowledge, in a sense, it's like a treasure. And the Bible said, where a man his heart is, there his what? Treasure is also. So if you're trying to find out how to make money and to be better off, maybe I'm not doing some things right, when you ask Donald Trump a question like, verse number let's look at, let's see, 36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Now, here he wants to know, when it comes to the principles of God, when it comes to, because law is talking about the decrees, the principles, the testimonies. We're talking about the things that God says is important, the things that we should do. All right? So then he's saying, he's going to him, and he starts out by saying, Master, meaning that you are a teacher of what we should be doing. I'm not asking some peon. Peon. I've heard that word before? I'm not asking a Rudy, poop, toot, however you want to call it. I'm not asking a rookie, master, teacher. You've mastered this. You've studied this. I'm asking you about your fifth reference. I'm asking you about something that you understand. And I think he's asking a good person. Other than the Father coming down himself and him asking him, you can't ask a better person, because when you ask Jesus, basically you have asked who? The Father. Because he said, me and the Father will. So he says, Master, now, Jesus knew it wasn't just about this man. I believe he knew that the canon of Scripture was going to be written, and others will come back one day who are hungry to understand in the area of pleasing God. Because the Bible said, if you delight yourself in the Lord, he gives you desires in your heart. But he said, be like the man that delights himself, and he meditates day and night in the law. So he's asking the right person, and so he comes to him and says, which one, what is the question, is the great commandment? Now we study the word great. Great deals with high, deals with higher. What is the highest of the commandments?
So funny.
And I believe Jesus' desire is to keep it simple. But I'm saying, keep it simple, saints. Y'all like that better? Yeah, I like that. Keep it simple, saints. Don't make it complicated. So he asked Jesus. Now, so if a person asks Donald Trump, they can say teacher. They can say, you know, to a certain level, you taught this. You know, you've been successful. You've mastered this concept, money management. Donald, how do I get out of my economic situation? What is the main thing I need to be doing? If I was starting from my credit is bad, may have been in bankruptcy, may have lost a business, tell me what is it that's the principle for this whole idea of being successful financially. And you would expect at that time, anybody who really want to be there, say Donald was teaching a class, somebody be in there and could care less, because all they want is a grade to pass. So they keep on chewing their gum, looking down. But those that are in there to learn a principle for the rest of their life probably will drop their pen, look up, look him dead in the eye, and say, I'm getting ready Dennis can tell you that. Race car driver, you wouldn't take it as, but here's somebody that knows how to do it. This is how I'm asking you to view this scripture this morning. Instead of us just running over it, let's put a speed bump there. You know what a speed bump causes? You slow down unless you want to tear your car. You ever hit one real hard. Tendency is you'll slow down when you see it. So, this is how we want to look at this. He has some information that's valuable. Now, is this person asking with the right motive? Does the scripture tell us what his motive is? Yeah, it tells us. It tells us in verse 35. Then one of them, one of these Pharisees, which was a lawyer, he knew, he read the scriptures, but he wanted to test Jesus. Maybe testing to see if you know as much as you say you are. You out here doing all this teaching and whatnot. And he asked him a question, tempting him. And God cannot be tempted with evil. He tempted him, he tested him. But regardless of what caused Jesus to release this information, I don't care what caused him to release it. He gave some information that can benefit me as a person that wants to please God. So my focus is not going to be on this man. My focus is going to be on Jesus' what? Response to the question. So let's go there. What is the great commandment? So we